Hello dear friends, welcome to this program, Our Moments with God, our moments with the Word of God, our moments with the love, mercy and compassion of God, our moments also with the holy ones of God, and today also we speak about the holy innocent children of God in different ways, but yes, we speak about the innocent children because it is supposed to be an important feast yesterday on 28th of December. When we used to traditionally celebrate the feast of the Holy Innocents. I will come to that in a moment, but I notice that not all of you are being co-missionaries with me. I invite you to co-missionaries with me by sharing the videos with others because we want to reach more people by the effort that we make. So, all that you have to do is when you watch, please share it with others and ask them also to subscribe, write your comments, then you will be also part of this great work of sharing the Word of God with all and this message of God's love and mercy and compassion. And please subscribe and write your comments. Thank you very much. Yes, actually today on the 29th of December, the feast is of Saint Thomas Becket, an English man who was great in law, etc., and then became a friend of King Henry II, who made him the Archbishop of Canterbury. But then their disagreement appeared between both of them because Thomas Becket wanted to hold up the laws of the church and not bow down to the power of the king. And the king got annoyed with him and he was murdered in the cathedral, in his own cathedral in Canterbury. I have been to that place. And about 400-500 years later, there was another Thomas More, who had a similar story also in England, who during the time of King Henry VII was again, first he was a chancellor in the kingdom, and then later when these disagreements happened, he murdered him. So, remember that Christians have been facing, those who stand for Christ and His values have been facing troubles and martyrdom for centuries. Right from the time when Jesus was born. So, this Thomas Becket, whose feast we celebrate today, happened in 1170, and Thomas More happened in 1500, I think 45 or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but in 1500, 16th century. But don't forget that what happened at the time of Jesus, due to Jesus. How? We have the feast yesterday, supposed to be on the 28th of December, but because it was a Sunday and the feast of the Holy Family, this had to be cancelled. But the fact remains that soon after the birth of Jesus, when Herod heard that the King of Jews was born, he got so insecure that he ordered the killing of all the children in Bethlehem and around who were below 2 years old. Remember that story of the three kings, which we will describe again when the feast of three kings come. They had come to the kingdom asking the king where the new king is born. So, he was surprised, and because he did not know, he told the three kings, okay, when you find, you please let me know. I will also go and worship him. But his intention was to actually kill this king. But when he could not find out who this king was, he got so insecure, so frightened that he got rid of all the children, innocent children below the age of 2 in his, not in the whole kingdom, but in this region where he heard that Jesus was to be born. Killing of innocent children or beating up innocent people, which was happening during the Christmas day and Christmas days in India, was a shameful act. Thank God I saw some of the videos of the private channels on YouTube channels. That's why sometimes I think that YouTube can be bad. People get hooked to this TikTok and YouTube fun videos. But there are some YouTube video tubers who are doing wonderful job by reporting the facts which the Godi media as is popularly known, which is bought by or under the influence of the right-wing BJP government, who threatens them with tax evasion, who threatens them with ED, and therefore they don't dare speak about the terrible things that are happening in the country. They are quiet about it, which is their duty to do, but they are as frightened as that Herod of this little child who brings the message of peace and love and forgiveness. Not only Herod got frightened, not only King Henry II got frightened of Thomas Becket, not only Henry VII got frightened of Thomas More, but even today our BJP and the RSS particularly, and the Bajrang Dal and the Vishwa Hindu Parishad are getting frightened of the message of peace. They don't want peace. They don't know what is peace. They know conflict. They know how to frighten the innocent children, as Herod did. So, if they can be compared to Herod or Hitler, because RSS takes its ideology from Hitler and from Mussolini, of the right-wing dictatorship and oppressing the minority as they are doing now. Of course, thank God that the YouTubers have raised this voice, and I am told that New York Times has carried an article about the RSS and how they are how they are ruling or frightening the minorities, and how they want to make a Hindu nation, and all that things that is going on. When I want to speak, because though I am here in Austria in this frozen country at the moment with snow, and my feeling very cold really, to tell you frankly, but if my friends and people are suffering in India, I can suffer this cold as well for you. But I want to bring this message that let us not be frightened. Herod could not kill Jesus, and these RSS and Bajrang Dal and Vishwa Hindu Parishad cannot kill the Christian faith. They should know that the more they persecute Christians, the more they will grow. As Origen, the great church teacher, had said, the blood of the martyrs is the seed of Christianity. I want to repeat this to RSS, Bajrang Dal and Vishwa Hindu Parishad. The blood of the martyrs is the seed of Christianity, of Christian, that it makes it grow. So, do what you want. You cannot stop Christianity. We are already spread worldwide and continue to spread because of the good news of the forgiveness of Jesus, the love of Jesus. We forgive you, but we won't tolerate your nonsense. I must say that you try to kill people, trouble people, destroy churches and destroy, you will not succeed. And my dear friends, if you like, please share these videos with others, and let this go viral, and let the RSS also know that we are speaking and standing up against them. Thank you very much.